Now, if you've been around the Xbox community, you would know about Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer, the guy in charge who replaced Don Matrick from Xbox becoming a total joke. Yeah, he's no worse than Don Matrick. Honestly, they're about the same level. At least John Cena, at least Dwayne Johnson knew how to run an Xbox advertisement. But anyways, yeah, like in his first statement, he claims that exclusives are anti-consumer. Um, First of all, then how does PlayStation sell if it doesn't like freak? PlayStation has a lot of exclusives, like a lot. Like it dunks on Xbox, well, one, and sometimes Xbox 360, but it just slapped Xbox 360 just slapped it in the face, got bruised, but whatever. Still got 36 million sales though. But anyways, yeah. And if exclusives were anti-consumer also again, then why aren't you gonna put them on like Nintendo Switch? Like you said that you really love Nintendo and like you were like geeking over it sort of. You said, "Well, I really love Xbox with its Game Pass." First of all, Xbox isn't a little toy that you can play with, Phil. It's a console. Oh, you play with the console. Don't forget. But yeah, it's a console. It's not some sort of brand. It's a console, not a streaming website where you watch Pornhub at night. Listen, Phil, you need to run your company more better. Maybe you just love PC. Actually, you only play on PC. Well, that shows a lot, but yeah, saying that he has. Yeah, really. Like Phil Spencer isn't a bad boss. At least um, um, he, um, he got rid of Don Matrick. So, anyways, yeah. On to the next point. He says that the console sales don't matter. I'm pretty sure if Microsoft didn't make the Xbox, they would be like, "Oh, bro, we only have $11 billion, but we can make more of the Windows 10. Man, only if we had like some sort of console like Sony. I don't know what to call it. Maybe something starts with an X. I don't know. It sounds stupid, but yeah, really, I would think that they would absolutely freaking not be my favorite company. Actually, Microsoft is my favorite company. That would be Warner Bros. But forget it. Xbox Game Studios has made the best games in years. Banjo Kazooie, Conquer Live and Reloaded, Voodoo Vince, Blinks the Time Sweeper, Halo, Halo 2, the Gears of War, freaking Ori. There's a lot. But, they don't give a lot about their freaking console. And only if freaking Phil actually gave a crap about any of Xbox, maybe he would realize that, hey, maybe Game Pass isn't really going to help them. Maybe it's the console itself. Xbox as a console, it shouldn't be the Dreamcast. It should never be Sega. It will always be its own brand. It will always sometimes come out as a winner, sometimes come out as a failure, like Xbox One. It's pretty depressing how Xbox One did. But anyways, yeah. I want Xbox One to be on top of PlayStation 2, and that console's pretty old. I want Xbox Series X to, well, not Xbox One, freak Xbox One, but Xbox Series X to be the best console ever. Best console that anyone has ever seen. Better exclusives, better hardware, better pricing, like $3.99. I just want Phil Spencer to really think this out and think, what would be good for the console? Maybe I should look at Nintendo since I play on the Nintendo Switch and I know some things about Nintendo. He claims that that's their freaking, thing. How can a freaking Nintendo, that's their thing? Sega did that too. That makes no sense. PlayStation did it. That's not their thing. That's a console thing. Even 360 did it, in the original Xbox. So it's not really a Nintendo thing. It's more of a console thing. But yeah, Phil Spencer doesn't give a crap about Xbox. He shouldn't be the head of Xbox. He should be the head of his. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I know a lot of Xbox fanboys will be like, "What the freak is wrong with you? You know that PC's always behind console." Guess what? Who has the better SSD? PC. Who's the better GPU? PC. Who has the better CPU? PC. And if, a PC fanboy or PC gamer doesn't get Game Pass, they don't care about it because, that's usually an Xbox thing, and they don't care, and they'll go on Steam and freaking get a Steam thing that ripped off Xbox, they'll get that because they don't care about Xbox. And neither does Phil Spencer. If Phil Spencer actually gave a crap about Xbox wouldn't be a laughing stock in the console community. He wouldn't be saying all this stupid stuff. Honestly, he's a better executive for PlayStation and Nintendo than Xbox. Well, give it up for tonight. It's an Xbox executive. Retarded Phil. Okay, I'm just kidding. But anyways, see you later. Phil Spencer, make more exclusives.